Teams have been known to ban smoke against Moringa, but it's more site dependent. I don't know if you would take the risk to ban a smoke here on Coastline, but Immortals have that opportunity at their disposal should they choose to do so. Probably see something more standard, and there it is. It's going to be a Mira ban. I was going to say, if you ban a smoke, that means Mira, Echo, and Maestro all make it through the ban phase, which is almost unheard of. You got 4 smokes off the board in both Montaigne.
Ooh, just missing the cross in behind the bomb inside of Hookah. The Adrenal Surge is going to come out. It's going to come down to the dire seconds for this plant attempt.
And they're getting marked quite heavily, not being aware of where a Valkyrie camera or an Evil Eye or a Yokai might end up being. Keep in mind, those toxic canisters can do quite a bit of damage. As you'll see a C4 get tossed out from Bullet, you called that correctly. Oh, a double kill, but Black Dragons will swing it back as PX shreds through Panico in a 2v2, in which the diffuser in the hands of PZD will need to be planted, but there's only 7 seconds left. So he'll get right down to the wire in a default plant spot. Nobody there from Immortals to push on in, as there's good coverage on the window from Moringa. Successful plant, which we haven't seen much of today from Black Dragons, as PZD just sits and watches the double doors leading into the billiard table. He's shut down from Cyber. That'll put Moringa in a very tense position as the defuse is going down. Moringa doesn't seem to know. PX going for the defuse, shut down from Cyber. Great block out from Immortals as they will keep full coverage and allow that defuse to be disabled. Immortals looked like they were going sideways for a second there. Almost bailed out from the Bandit C4 before the pendulum swinging back and forth and back and forth and back and forth again. And it all could possibly stop somebody in their tracks. You hear the sound of the Capitao smoke bolt go off. It's actually an asphyxiating bolt as well. And now M King will push up, get very aggressive. It's a lot of utility if he goes down, but he'll win the fight against PZD. Not much left for the Twitch. Still lots of information available as now Black Dragons looks to come in. One of those frag grenades using its might to take out PX. You've dislodged the smoke from behind the bar. But nobody's going for the plant. GDN will have to come in, losing 2 members of the team. Navi's comes in, takes out Panico. Bye-bye Moringa. And now down goes Hugzord. GDN losing quite a bit of HP. 2 kills for M King after 1 earlier in the round. And Immortals will not be shut down as the smoke clears. It's M King with a beautiful read. And that's 2 in a row from Immortals.
Probably your most sacrificable defender, really, inside of Navi's. Firepower on the UMP, not great, but there goes Cyber, and there goes one of your defenders that you definitely wanted to keep alive for the maximum amount of time possible. Hugzord on a rampage with 3 now, taking down Bullet, looking to tack on for more as the Adrenal Surge will boost him up in ADS time, less recoil, all of the nice little gifts that are tacked on to the Adrenal Surge from Finka. Frag grenade comes soaring in, but MK able to evade as a poorly cooked frag grenade will just detonate into errant space. You still have PX locking down from inside of Kegs, but there goes another frag grenade. Moringa collects onto PX, and it leaves M King last alive. 1v5 is the Echo, and is swiftly decapitated there by PZD. M King will fall. Immortals surrender this round in much more dominant fashion, honestly. That was a very good round for Black Dragons. The disjointed attack still exists. They were still pushing in like 1v1s and
for the defense of Immortals.
So once again, Cyber on his roam over towards the top of Theater Stairs, but these frag grenades finally coming into full effect. M King down by 1, cleaned up by another, and there goes your ACOG operator early. Panico pressing immediately into Hookah. There goes Bullet. You've surrendered map control and site control. Panico with another one on a PX, looking for 3 inside of the bar, and now Navi's will be down. Hugzord will clean that up from Aquarium. It's all Cyber left alive. No 1v5 yet again, lazing in towards PZD, but cannot land the shots. Hugzord with yet another dominant round. Black Dragons storm back with 2 decisive, definitive exclamation points of rounds.
Bad in the water there for Immortals through those 2 rounds, and I mean, there goes my speculation. Oh, find the
bolts and Toxic Babes. Smoke for disruption of visibility as well, but no one pushing in just yet. GDN now going for the plant in behind the pool table. Ping comes out in the shotgun blast. The second one will connect, dropping GDN. 13 seconds tick away. A great pre-fire from Cyber, now pushing in. PZD is able to take down PX. 1v1 up against the hard wall, dancing back and forth in the rotates. PZD is going to have to hit the vault, and with the pistol, he's unable to collect a kill. Cyber locks it out. Beautiful hold there from Immortals. PX and Cyber win the 2v3. That's Immortals taking the lead once again.
The Buck giving up his position down below, trying to come up to help on the push that's going on, and then the plant that gets reminiscent of Saving Private Ryan at the start of the movie. We say goodbye to Panico, and now at the watch from above, Black Dragons are in a lot of trouble. There's going to be another added to it from Immortals. Hugzord finds 1, 2 kills, and he's in sight. Possibly GDN able to get the plant down. He's down, though. Hugzord will need to get the ace here as he's cleaned up 3 kills. He's got Bullet and Cyber to get with. Hugzord taking quite a bit of damage from Bullet, so I'm not sure he's aware of all the positioning of the various defenders. Hugzord will have to watch through multiple angles, but he doesn't look above him, and Cyber will be able to take out the very final member of Black Dragons, and the individual effort of Hugzord will have no reward and no payoff. It'll be Immortals taking 4 of the 6 rounds of their defense. We'll switch sides. Black Dragons going to defense.
A minute of the round. Still have a member downstairs in office who could be pinched out, and I imagine that would be PZD with the Nitro Cell at his availability, and that's exactly who it is. And PZD will fall at the hands of Navi's as a pinch down into office, but now Panico getting aggressive. This might be a misplay here from Panico if he's droned out, and Cyber will be the one to drop in inside of Aquarium. So suddenly a man advantage that was on the side of Black Dragons is now turned into a man disadvantage. The bright spot here for Black Dragons is the amount of utility left at their disposal and no IQ to spot out the remaining Yokai drones. Flashbangs come ringing in. They won't blind GDN for even a moment. The stun canisters will stun lock Hugzord inside of Hookah, but a nicely placed Legion Mine in the default spot. GDN, though, as he's going to wide peek here, the Yokai is being used to poor effect, and Cyber will take down GDN. Hugzord will fall down to the hatch. The plant going down from PX as the Yokai is gone. Just poor utilization of utility there from Hugzord and GDN. Now rushing back up the Cool Vibe stairs and trying to attempt a retake. Angling in towards the big window, but there's a man prone on the diffuser. It's PX, the Hibana, taking a lot of fire, whipping out the Bearing 9, but it's Cyber on the cover again. 3 on the round for the Nomad. I don't understand what the play was there for Black Dragons, overextending into Aquarium, mismanaged utility around that looked like it was strongly in the favor of Black Dragons for the majority.
Throw themselves at this problem. See an air jab go out, but it won't trigger Hugzord. He'll lose the fight to Cyber. That's a familiar refrain against a lot of teams in Latin America, and we'll find ourselves at 2-2 as things will cool off for the next minute, presumably allowing Immortals to try and grab that diffuser or find the remaining 2 members of Black Dragons, as that's their mission the rest of this round.
Cyber with some pre-fire into the depths of Theater and Penthouse through that soft wall. You've still got Cyber up, but at least you've taken down Navi's, a beautiful one-man stand, and GDN will take down M-King, so it'll be Cyber as the lone man left alive for Immortals to try and wrap this up. The diffuser is surrendered, now in the Shroud of Smoke, and he'll rush right through it, taking a little bit of damage in the process, but a worthy sacrifice as he's able to recover the diffuser, and no one takes the shot as the view was obstructed. You got flashbangs ringing in now, and GDN has to turn his head away in fear of being flashed. PZD can't land the shots as Cyber presses up the corridor. Now shots through the wall, but GDN in response shuts down Cyber, sends him to a grave with the shotgun. So a good bounce back here from Black Dragons. It's all on the backs of Hugzord, though. Without Hugzord and his one-man stand at the top of Theater stairs, that's match point.
Hard to see the way that you bail yourselves out of this when M-King is the only person who's really lost anything. You take out Navi's, though, so there you go. 2 of the best shots for Immortals. And if Cyber also finds himself felled, and this is possibly winnable, but that's really the only set of circumstances I see right now for Black Dragons. I don't think surely must have been a misclick of some kind, but I mean, there's no Jaeger, so you don't need to worry about burning the ADSs. So those flashbangs could have been particularly useful to try and find where Moringa and GDN are playing. And it's Moringa way off course with GDN holding down the site. See a frag grenade sail by, and you heard an air jab go off as well, which means that it might be tough to be able to get back into the site. GDN opening up an opportunity to throw out a toxic canister if need be. Moringa finally manages to wade his way back in. He'll sit on A as you see GDN sitting on B. And there's going to be full coverage of both of these sites. Bullet takes out GDN. So you got Moringa here needing an ace clutch. Or an ace clutch. He's already got 1 kill. It's going to be very difficult for him to do. The T9 is or the T6 rather is not a bad weapon, but he's going to have to deal with those bars in front of him, and M-King is much more accurate. He'll be moving on to match point for Immortals as they pick up 1 point. The worst, a draw, Robert.
Well, this is looking dire here for Black Dragons, who are trying to play sport.
Run out from GDN, it knocks Navi's, I think they call it ass over tea kettle there, and he'll try to recover as Cyber is responsible for 2 bodies falling to the air jab. Panico downed as well as GDN low on HP. Black Dragons is trying to hold off on the Cool Vibe stairs. Everybody's still up from Immortals. You're going to see some HP fall off for Black Dragons. Navi's finally taken out after an earlier altercation. Another air jab will take out Moringa, but he gets back inside quite safely. All of Black Dragons just looking to hold on for the time being as PZD watches one angle, looks for another. He exposes his back to Bullet. The Sledges is going to walk right in. Plant going down for Immortals, trying to hang on. And there you go. 4 kills all down the board. Clog up that kill feed. and Immortals will fight on till week 14. And with that, the dreams of Team Liquid making it to Milan are over, evaporating in front of our very eyes, with Immortals in now a 3-way fight heading into week 14. Immortals and FaZe will fight each other for one of those spots.